Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Friday. And this is game day weekend, basically. Super Bowl Sunday is coming up, and a lot of people are pumped. We're already getting the food together, we're getting the families together, and obviously, we're getting the bets together as well. A lot of people putting some bets in on the Super Bowl of who you think is going to win, but also more things as well. We're talking predictions, we're talking about these particular bets, we're talking about the halftime performances, all that good stuff coming up in the morning sprint later on. But in the meantime, I need you guys to go to that comment section that you see on this article or my Facebook page, Daphne Gray, WSLS 10. Drop who you think will win the Super Bowl. You guys already know, you probably can't tell based off of how I'm dressed because I got like a little bit of red and both teams got some red on them. I am going for, I'll tell you later on, and probably you already know, but it's okay because we're going to keep it a surprise for people who don't know. Either way, moving on down the road, before we get into all of our Super Bowl talk, we got a couple of stories that'll make you smile, get you those reminders of seeing the good in our community, which is what the morning sprint is all about. Get this, we got this awesome thing happening tonight, Night to Shine. Back in the Roanoke for its biggest year ever, it's prom for people of all abilities who may not have been able to attend a traditional prom. More than 450 people have registered to attend, and they'll get the chance to have their hair and makeup done, eat a nice dinner, and ride in a limo to walk the red carpet at Fellowship Community Church. Organizers say that it makes everyone feel like a king or queen for the night. I actually covered this event, not here in Roanoke, but back when I was in Arkansas, Jonesboro, Arkansas, actually. There was this awesome Night to Shine event. My first experience being there and covering it and doing a really nice story on it for our night news. And when I tell you, it makes you want to just choke up when you walk in there because you have all these people who have been faced with these particular obstacles at no fault of their own, but these obstacles in their lives that most people don't have to deal with. But to have that night where everybody is a king and a queen, happy, smiling, not even worried about whatever their limitations are in that moment, but just being able to celebrate each other. That's always something that'll get anybody choked up and make somebody smile. So again, if you guys don't know anything about Night to Shine, look it up. Tim Tebow does a beautiful job. Like, this is just an awesome traditional event. Go to our website at WSLS.com. I'm pretty sure we're going to be covering this throughout this weekend. So make sure you check it out. And again, it's just always a beautiful time to see our community come together for this special moment. Now, if you are a hunter, get this. This is an opportunity of a lifetime for you. You get a chance to hunt some elk in Southwest Virginia, okay? So applications are now open for the year's lottery. The third annual event is in October, offering licenses for 5 lucky hunters in the Commonwealth, the designated management zone. The majestic animals were reintroduced in our coal country, and the population is now thriving. As we told you, at Giles County, Mad harvested one last year that was likely pushed out of the herd. And for information on how to apply for this lottery, head to our website, WSLS.com. Man, people like their hunting here. And I completely see it, man. It's a man's sport. Not necessarily a man's because everybody can do it, but I can just tell why it's so popular. And so, yeah, if you guys are interested in this, go to our website, figure out how you can apply and be selected to participate in something that is a once-in-a-lifetime event, apparently. All right, we got a funny story happening out of Florida, man. This is an uninvited visitor left residents at a Florida apartment complex hopping in bewilderment. Okay, so if you're looking at your screen right now, that little creepy thing that you see up there, that's not a dog. Yeah, that's a whole kangaroo. The local sheriff's office says deputies were called to the complex in Tampa for a kangaroo that was on the loose. You can see it somehow got trapped in the pool area. Oh, I'm happy it didn't fall in the pool. Like, I can't even tell if the pool is full or not, but I'm happy that, kangaroo is just hanging out by the fence. Neighbors don't have to worry about the marsupial bouncing in its way into their path anymore because the kangaroo back home and reunited with its rightful owner. My question, and this may be something that I just probably don't know, forgive my ignorance on this topic, but I didn't know we could have a kangaroo for a pet. Like, let's talk about for its rightful owner. I wish it would have had specific details, maybe a zoo or something, or maybe some type of animal sanctuary. But when I hear that, I think of okay, it was returned, Lucky the dog got returned back to Susan in the neighborhood, stuff like that. So I don't know. Can we have kangaroos as pets? I don't think that's okay. But again, don't quote me. You might can do that. I personally wouldn't want to have a kangaroo as a pet. They look super cute when they're little. I will say that. Look how adorable that thing looks. But as a full grown kangaroo, you guys have seen the videos of them jokers fighting each other and how jacked they are. These jokers are bodybuilding, like huge, made of solid muscle. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that when it says rightful owner, maybe it was returned to its some type of habitat where that is allowed to happen. I just don't see a person walking like Chico the Chihuahua next to a full grown or even a Joey kangaroo. But anyways, that's my house. Guys, moving on, man. You woke up today. I bet you were surprised like I was as far as how not as cold as it was. Not that much, no, actually no frost on the windshields out there. I didn't see my breath. I wasn't like, ugh, like cringing at the coldness because it was actually a bit warmer than what it has been, and it has probably something to do with the rain that's coming in. So let's get to meteorologist Marshall Downing with our forecast for our Friday.
Hello, everyone. Today we have a couple showers here and there, but it's not exactly impressive. Rain is going to be more widespread on both Saturday and Sunday, but temperatures keep on warming up since we're bringing in some warmer air from the south. It takes until Monday for us to really notice the cool down, but we still have showers there. A little bit less into Tuesday morning. After that, we dry out and stay pretty close to average through the end of the week.
All right. Thank you so much, Marshall. And now it's time for our Super Bowl talk. But before we get into the fun bets and stuff, we got to go over something very serious because even though the Super Bowl is just days away, I know a lot of people are gearing up for their celebrations and their get-togethers and stuff, and that involves some alcohol for some people. But we need to remind everybody, do not drink and drive. I know that shouldn't be easier said than done. It should be very, very easy said than done. But, what should I say? No, it should be easy done than said. Okay, so there he goes. Anyways, Virginia State Police tell us that they plan to increase 75% of their staffing that night. Last year, unfortunately, 2 people died and troopers charged 23 others for DUI. If you're caught, you could face serious consequences.
Well, you're going to lose your driver's license for a year anyway, and there's a chance you could lose even more than that by losing your life.
Yeah, so police ask you to make a plan before Sunday, whether it's a ride from a sober friend or an Uber. Now, there is something also on their Facebook page that I was looking at this morning. They're cracking down on this. They're being very serious about distracted driving. Make sure people keep their hands free. No texting and driving. There are some statistics that they just put out there. I think that went down in January, where I think it was over 100 incidents that they had to pull somebody over for some type of citation because of distracted driving. So there's a lot of factors in the mix with that, but that more than anything, everybody needs to be safe throughout this weekend and even on Super Bowl Sunday, because last thing we want to do is cover bad news. Right here, like I said, we're all about positive news. We can talk about that all day long, but we're also about calling to action to people who can be that positive leader in the community to not drink and drive. You got Uber, you got Lyft, you got friends, family, all that good stuff. It is not worth it. Just follow the law. And again, keep your life, protect your life, if anything. Protect your life and obviously be considerate of the lives around you driving around because, again, that is something that no family wants to receive a phone call about. So with that being said, keep that in your mind. It should be common sense by now. I know some people got some struggles and issues with that. There are some resources out there. Of course, you can find them on our website at WSLS.com. But point blank period, I don't care how much you're celebrating. Be smart, be sober, and do not drink and drive. Now, switching gears over to the fun part, guys. Super Bowl is all about having a good time, enjoying that time with your family, and making bets with one another. Some people obviously are betting who's going to win, whether it's going to be the Chiefs or the 49ers, but also we got so many other bets going on from on the game. It's ranging from how long Reba McEntire is going to sing the national anthem to the outcome of opening coin toss and even the color of the Gatorade thrown on the winning coach. There's even a bet seeing what Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are going to do after the Super Bowl if the Chiefs win. A record 68 million Americans are expected and projected to spend more than $20 billion on Super Bowl 58 this weekend, smashing the time records. So that's a lot of stuff that you guys can keep in consideration and keep in mind, obviously. But the main thing the driving surge in the Super Bowl betting, this nationwide move to legalize the sports betting. So my thing is, I'm not going to be so specific on that because obviously I haven't paid attention to Super Bowls that much to be able to determine the color of the Gatorade that's going to be poured on the winning coach. But I think it's fun, a fun activity to get involved with. Again, with the people talking about how long is the national anthem going to last, or something else that a lot of people were making like a joke about is what Travis and Taylor is going to do if they win. If they win. I'm getting into those predictions of what I say is going to happen in the Super Bowl. But before we get to that, let's get to the halftime performances, man. We already know Usher is going to tear up the stage. And a lot of people excited about that. Usher headlining halftime show, but didn't give away many specifics. He did say his performance will be a celebratory moment.
There's been these fantasy lists that have been going out and people trying to figure out what song I'm going to perform first, middle, last, who's going to come on the stage with me. Yeah. What I did is I was very mindful of my past, celebrating my present, which is here in Las Vegas, and thinking about where we're headed in the future. And that was really the idea.
I swear that man doesn't age at all. Usher is going to be joined by a couple of guest stars, but we're still left guessing on who it might be. So I know some people are making a guess and making bets and predictions as well as far as who is that other pop star that's going to be with him. I think, it would be real nice to see Justin Bieber. I'm one of those people who would like to see that because obviously Usher was one of the people who was very involved in Justin Bieber in his musical career starting off. So I would like to see Justin Bieber pop out of nowhere. That would be cool. But also it has to be, I'd be surprised if Lil Jon and Ludacris didn't make an appearance I know if he doesn't perform the song, Yeah, I'm like, come on, Usher, that was a wasted opportunity. You had that. But yeah, no, I think those two for sure. Some other artists, I would be surprised if Beyonce made it. I know there are some duets that he's done songs with her before. I don't think that that's going to take place because, again, I try to look at how big the artist is, and that's something that I'm still like, maybe Justin Bieber won't be there, but if he is, I know that's going to bring a smile to a lot of people's faces. So, yeah, that's going down. Let's get into this, though. These Super Bowl predictions, man. So, here at the station, we're kind of divided, all right? Chris Michaels, our meteorologist, he picked the 49ers, okay? So he picked the 49ers. He thinks that they're going to win 31-24. Jenna came in, and she picked the Chiefs. She thinks they're going to win 21-14. I swooped in with the 49ers as well, so it was like 2-2. I think it's going to be 27-20, so don't judge me on that score. I just think they're going to win. I'm not that good on trying to predict scores. But Keisha, who's not a sports person, she said, I remember when they asked her who she thinks, was going to win. She's like, sure, because that's the only thing she's going to be watching it for. But she jumped on the Chiefs bandwagon. I know a lot of people are excited about the Chiefs. So many people are pushing for the Chiefs because, again, Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback right now in the season so far. But again, I'm sorry, I just got to go for my 49ers because I was watching them from the beginning and they dominated, especially in their first 5 games, killing the game. Chiefs have been kind of like, they've been making it happen, but it hasn't, in my opinion, been anything earth-shattering with their wins. This postseason, obviously, that's a whole nother story, but me, personally speaking, I think the 49ers are going to win, and I would love to come back on Monday to tell everybody I was right, even though everybody is predicting the Chiefs are going to win. But if they do win again, I'm not going to take anything from it because I completely understand why that would happen. And speaking of Monday, you already know the Super Bowl commercials is a big part of the Super Bowl as well. So we're going to bring in a guest who's going to break down the commercials itself, which ones flopped, which ones were very interesting. I think it's just going to be all around a fun experience. So let's bring in my girl, Lauren. Lauren, are you with me, girlie?
I am.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I am good. Okay, so we were talking yesterday. I think you say you're going for the Chiefs, right?
I'm kind of in between.
Okay.
I think I'm more of a fan of the commercials. I'm not gonna lie. So I wouldn't mind either team winning. I'm kind of here for all of them.
I got you. Okay, what about the bets though? Okay, if I were to ask you what color Gatorade is going to be dumped on on the winning team, which one do you think it would be? What color?
Oh man, I'm gonna have to go blue. I just have a strong feeling, you know. So.
I think, you know what? I'm going to say if the 49ers win, the color is going to be yellow. And if the Chiefs win, the color of the Gatorade is going to be red. What you want to bet? Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
I
pretty
like
good. That's a good assumption. What about Usher? Okay, so Usher obviously is going to be halftime performing. Who do you think, if you could pick one person that he might bring on the stage or might come out of nowhere, who would it be?
Oh man, I really liked your answer. I'm gonna steal from you, Jackie.
Hey.
I hope it's Justin Bieber. I think that would be a great show.
That would be awesome. I love it. So tell me, in the midst of everybody making their predictions and stuff, I know people on our website are probably still leaning toward the Kansas City Chiefs, aren't they?
Let's see.
Lord.
The Chiefs are in the lead still.
How much? By how much?
It's about 60%.
Oh, come on. Okay. Well, you know what? Somebody came on my personal Facebook page, and they were a Kansas City, not a Kansas City, they were a 49ers fan. So shout out to Cindy for getting on my page and telling me that you are on my team. Do we have any more viewers or comments today as far as who's making any kind of prediction?
We do not have any comments today, but as always, you guys can leave a comment on our YouTube, our website, and our Facebook. We love to hear from you, and we love to interact with you.
Perfecto, Lauren. Well, thank you so much, girlie. I look forward to having more Super Bowl conversations on Monday.
Absolutely.
Have a good one. All right, guys. Well, you heard it. You guys think, so far, according to our website, the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win. I'm still going to stick with the 49ers, but I've also been that person to say that I'm going to just pick whoever is winning. So I'm going to wait till halftime to make an official decision, but right now at this time, I'm standing on the 49ers team so far. So I can't wait. You guys put your predictions in. We would love to chit chat about that on Monday coming up, but also something else to remind you guys about. You know, the Polar Plunge is coming up next Saturday. I'm going to do it. We're raising money. This is for a good cause. Duke Carter, you guys voted for Duke to actually make the plunge, so he has no other choice. He's excited to do it. But again, it's for a good cause, raising awareness and raising funds for Special Olympics Virginia. So if you guys haven't already given or donated in some form or fashion, or even registered or want to join the team, go to our website at WSLS.com. We have links all over the place about the Polar Plunge and all type of good stuff. So yes, I am going to a Rail Yard Dog game tonight. I hope to see all of you guys out there. Everybody who is a hockey fan is going down at the Berglund Center. It's going to be a lot of fun, which is why I had to bring out my beautiful little bell. So yes, I am rooting for my dogs, obviously, rooting for the 49ers, obviously, but I'm mostly rooting for everybody to have a safe, fun, beautiful, family-friendly weekend this weekend, because we all need to wake up for tomorrow and make tomorrow better than yesterday, and so on and so on. So with that being said, thanks so much for joining us on this Friday. See you guys back here on Monday, 8 a.m., WSLS.com on the Morning Sprint. Have a good one.